Tattoos to me are like masculine for some reason. Just the pain associated with it, it just strikes masculine to me.
I don't hate it or love it. When I do see a woman with like a nice like piece of art, like especially if it goes down her whole back or whatever, that to me that's kind of sexy because it's like that just looks it looks dope as hell.
Yeah, especially if you got the body to pull it up.
Yeah, it's definitely sexy.
Yeah,
it's sexy.
But sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. Pretty much. Yeah.
When it comes to the masculine thing, the type of tattoos I do, like you get a cherry blossom down your side. I'm like, ooh, you got nigga 44th Street, nigga. No, I don't.
A bunch of skulls.
Yeah,
going down.
Oh, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother. Oh, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother.
How was Miami?
Why?
Keenan was Miami.
I know. Why do you say that?
Because we were talking in the car.
Hold on. I want to get covered.
I know, like he did some shit.
What happened in Miami?
How was the bank robbery?
Man, Miami was cool. Besides the humidity, but like
The what?
The humility.
Like,
Motherfucker's so humbling in Miami.
I don't know what you did.
Shows were dope. Energy was dope at the shows, somewhat. Like I felt like it was a little bit Hollywoodish in a sense. And I mean, women are women. Women are the Miami women, like what everybody expected.
What that mean? What that entail?
A lot of Spanish women, whether it's Dominican, Puerto Rican, a lot of beautiful black women too. But it was a lot of fake butts, a lot of fake breasts, a lot of
fake lips,
a lot of like
fillers.
I don't like fake faces.
Yeah, a lot of like
I don't like that shit.
Stiff faces. You know what I'm saying?
Mannequin like.
Yeah, but I mean, the fake. You know what's funny? We talked about this before, but I feel like the fake breasts they've gotten a lot better.
They've
come a long
evolved.
way.
Yeah, fake breasts.
Like the first model was trash.
Yeah, I feel like they look a lot better now because I feel like back then I was like, damn, it was like just rocks or stuff in there. It just looked like, or you see like the wrinkles,
right?
And the bag wrinkle in the titty.
Yeah.
It's like that shit ain't sexy, man. But
Yeah, I just like natural fatty tissue. You know, when the tissue, I just like that real fat. Give me the real lipid. However God made you, in a sense, because like, I feel like women with big titties are pretty much have big titties throughout their adult lives.
Yeah. Unless they got fat and groove titties.
Yeah, but then it's a balance there too. Yeah. Because they got to deal with the other fat.
Right.
In other areas. But like women who have titties have learned how to kind of navigate the world with titties. And they usually are deficient in other areas. Like they don't have much ass.
If they're super top heavy. That's the case. Yeah.
But now with the surgery and when being able to like modify your body, you can have the ass, have navigated the world with that ass, that being like your strong suit, your focal point, you know, your attention getter, and then you get the titties, and I just feel like chemically, like it's just an imbalance. It's just like imagine I was telling Keenan in the car, like imagine just one day you just added 3 inches to your dick. Like, what would that do to your personality?
Cause a divorce. She would leave me.
This
is stupid.
And just how you just navigate the world. It's just weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I'm a fan of do whatever makes you happy, right? Like I firmly believe in that. Like you said, back in the day, I hated all surgeries because all of them looked bad.
Yeah,
all the titties looked hard and gross. The face surgery looked disgusting. Yeah. Surgery's gotten so good now. If I can't tell, I don't mind. However, I'm a fan of natural as well. I just feel like it's just a lot of it's like, what is this for?
Exactly. So you say do what makes you happy. I'm always in my mind. I'm always like, when I kind of take in things or I kind of like want to make decisions or do shit, I always ask the question like, why does it make you happy?
Right.
Like if I want to get fake titties, it's like, oh, this is what's gonna make me happy, but like why?
Yeah.
And if I can't answer that, you know, then it's just not something that, you know, I should really invest this much money into.
I've had, like, I know sometimes I think with women, especially like exes that I've talked to, I remember I had a girl, she wanted breast implants really bad. But her thing was because like she felt like her boobs just weren't even enough. She felt like one was off, one was a little bit more.
That's all of them. That's every titty.
And I feel like that's every titty.
But some of it is
some might be worse than others.
full cup size is different.
Yeah, some are worse than others. So I feel like for her, she was just like, yo, I feel like if I feel unbalanced and I just want to like she's like, I don't want to get them like crazy looking. It's really just to kind of fill them out. Like, all right, it might go up a cup size maybe, but it's for the most part it's just really to balance both breasts out to make it look even. Because you know, I don't know how many people actually feel confident naked too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they look in the mirror and they look at themselves, it's like, you know, a lot of times, unless you probably like in shape for real, you're probably not 100% confident naked, or at least like you feel like, yeah, I'm sexy as well. You might be like, yeah, I'm sexy, but you might grab something here and you say your breast might be a little
do that
off,
regardless.
Yeah, but when you, that's why I'm trying to get in shape, man, because I want to look
amazing when I'm slinging that mode.
But you know what I was wondering too is you can enter into like, all right, I just want to get these, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then a lot of times, like we was talking about with the ass, like a little bit will be like, all you need is a little bit.
Right.
Well, because right
but
now,
then motherfuckers go crazy.
Everybody's going. That's what makes it gross. It's like, stop going overboard. You can't have legs like my child.
Yeah.
But then an ass like, you know, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, you doing at least get, like, even when it comes to breast implants, right? Which I am being older now, understanding how gravity works, how childbirth works. That's why I'm way more lax on surgery now. If you ain't never had no kids, I'm definitely still a little judgy. But if you've had kids, I understand because kids fucked you up.
Well, have you seen abortion titties before?
You said abortion titties?
Abortion titties, yeah.
Like titties of women who have had an abortion?
Yeah, they got an abortion. You know how when you start getting to a certain part,
oh, like she had her
you
milk,
start getting milk, and then she got an abortion,
and then the milk just like
I knew somebody had abortion titties 2 times.
the milk's just like I need a hole.
And you could tell it was just like I was like, I'm thinking she had. I'm like, oh, I didn't want to ask.
Like she has an abortion, and then all the milk just starts spilling out of her. I'm so fucked up,
bro. So I went.
I gotta drain these.
I was at her crib, and then I saw her breast. And I was in her crib.
That's a thing. I'm just saying.
It
What?
might not be a thing.
The milk just drained from the titties?
The milk doesn't come till later.
Oh, okay.
You don't get that in the first trimester.
But you can, when can you get an abortion to?
Oh
Like,
shit.
The first trimester.
Oh
you can't get it to the
man.
second trimester?
No,
That's
you didn't kill
killing. No, according to 2022 standards.
That's
Yeah, we don't know. It might change.
At the end of the day, I think you can get one, but you can't I guess today's standards, it's like
Yeah,
that's
you're not
technically
supposed
bad,
to.
or
Yeah.
you're not supposed to, or you got sock out or something. I don't know. So it's like I didn't see.
I just like that visual of the titties, just the baby's gone, and then the milk just drains from the titty.
And I could be wrong, but I could be definitely off my mind. So correct me if I'm wrong. But that's what I thought it was. I was like, I didn't see any children, any playthings at her crib. I didn't see like any toys or anything
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
But she had like just drained. Her titties looked drained out.
But
Oh my God.
I think there is something to that because I remember there was this girl I knew who had.
What was her name?
Titties. No, because you know her. You actually know her.
What happened to her titties? Let's talk about it.
So-
I think I know what you're talking about too.
She had several abortions that I found out later.
Oh, shit.
Several. And her titties were saggy as
Mm.
shit. And if she was too young at that time to
Mhm.
have titties like that, I'm like,
Mhm.
why
I know exactly what
are
you're
these
talking about.
titties so saggy? And then come to find out she had like 3 abortions, and I'm like, is this playing a factor here?
Yeah.
Because
Well, I mean, that was God saying, "Look, since you ain't gonna use them for the milk, then I was just draining them."
Drain your titties. Oh God.
So I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I understand in an instance like that, if a woman, if she feels, or like I know a girl that she did have children, so her breast went from
Yeah.
that size,
Right.
you could tell like it looks a little bit drained, whatever the case,
Right.
whatever you want to call it. She got breast implants.
Dehydrated.
Out.
Dehydrated.
Prune titties.
Right. Which I'm for that. I'm like,
Absolutely.
You didn't brought life into the world.
Absolutely.
You didn't like, yeah, but just for you, especially when you're young, you didn't even give your body a chance.
Mhm.
It'd be girls, like we all went to school with girls, even at 18 was like whatever. They go to college, come back, you like, God damn, like what happened?
Hips and
And
everything, grow everything.
And these girls
Yeah.
getting surgeries, you're like 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Like you don't even give yourself a chance. You just running to get surgeries, and it's like, relax.
I think, and you know why I think people go overboard because our minds, the way we're conditioned, is just like we're trying to find a deal. So if you're gonna add 2 inches of ass for 10,000, and then you present to me, you can get another 2 inches for only $100 more.
I get it.
It's like, oh yeah.
Logically, that makes sense.
Keon the bargaining is a
Yeah, Keon, like that's a good ass deal.
I'm like, give me all this ass.
I think with the asses too is just like if you're a certain weight, if you're like 120, don't get 180 ass. Like don't get
Right.
don't get the ass of a woman that's 180 on a 120 frame.
Right.
That just looks crazy, and that's what some I think are doing.
A lot of them are doing.
Yeah, and it's just like
You see it in the gym every day. Like,
Yeah,
just
you like the
tiny
bug.
legs and just all this
All
blood.
this
And it's
ass.
like, what?
Yeah.
At a point, I feel like it's almost like a status symbol to show that you can afford to get that
But
much
now
ass.
but now they're
They're so
so
cheap.
cheap
I can
now.
afford these titties,
Like,
right?
they
Yeah.
don't even count anymore. Like,
Mm.
you can go to Brazil real quick or Mexico, whatever, get it
Mm.
done, and it's like, yo, and they're just doing it. I feel like it's become too popular.
It's commercialized.
Yeah, where like y'all not even doing it to make yourself feel better, and you're just doing it now because
to
everybody
compete with
else
other
is.
women.
Yeah, everybody
think-
else
yeah.
is like, why not?
I think it's that too. I think social media played a part. I think social
Yeah.
media
Yeah.
to where it's like if they get these and they put this up on social media, one now they can probably get either brand deals, they can get money, they can get flued out, whatever the case may be. They show their
Right.
body off a certain way with the shots because some I think we care about a natural looking booty. A lot of other dudes they don't give a
Nah.
damn about
Yeah.
that.
Like I've literally like if I watch a porn, I can tell the booty. I change it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
Right.
don't like it. I don't
Oh,
like
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I see the titties is fake, I change it.
Yeah.
Almost, honestly, sometimes if I see tattoos, I'll change it.
it. Oh no. I'm in
And my girl has tattoos. I don't know. I love
tattoos.
very innocent. I love very innocent appearing,
right.
and then just like once you like 8 minutes into that shit,
I didn't
it's like
see that coming from you.
yeah. I love that. That's my shit.
Like in real life, tattoos are my
For
shit.
real?
Oh, I'm so into it.
I don't.
Especially
Tattoos
like
are always
ones like
yeah.
down the body. I'll be like, oh.
I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
I love
It just tattoos to me are like masculine for some reason.
I love
Just the pain associated with it. It just strikes masculine to me.
I don't hate it or love it. When I do see a woman with like a nice like piece of art, like especially if it goes down her whole back or whatever,
Yeah.
that to me that's kind of sexy because it's like that just looks it looks dope as hell.
Yeah,
Especially if you got
two-
the body to pull it up.
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah,
sexy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
it's
when I-
sexy.
But sorry, go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, that's it. Pretty much. Yeah.
When it comes to the masculine thing, the type of tattoos I do, like you get a cherry blossom down your
Mhm.
side. I'm like, ooh, you got nigga 44th Street, nigga. No, I don't.
A bunch of skulls
Yeah,
is
I
going
don't,
down.
I don't like that shit. Like it depends what you got, where it's at. You know
You
what I mean?
He's like, you crying? She got a neck tattoo. I hurt your feelings.
Like I definitely. It depends on where and what you got. I don't like neck tacks on women. I'm good. On the hands, I'm good. Unless it's the Indian type.
The hentas.
Yeah.
The hentas.
But like I don't. It depends where what you got. You know what I mean?
What if a woman has? Could you wipe a woman and like you said, all innocent looking, very innocent. You can't tell. She can't even see her visual tattoos. And she takes off her clothes, and then you see it insert here where her pelvis is.
Oh, okay.
And she says insert.
Could I wife her
Could you wipe a girl like that?
after knowing who she is?
So, you mean is it tattoo on the back end?
Just say insert here too. Insert here as well. No, on the like, just objectively, I'm like, nah, it's not something I would be into.
Yeah.
But I would hear this story, and if it's one of those like I was young and I was stupid, blah blah blah, like the story, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. If I got to know her, it's fine. I don't have any like immediate disqualifiers.
I do. I have one.
What?
Cigarettes. Nigga, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cigarettes.
That's
yeah.
my only
yeah.
one because I'm with you as far as nigga, we all been young, we've all been dumb,
Yeah.
we've all been when it comes to past mistakes of people, I'm like, all right, I understand that. If your reasoning is, whatever. But cigarettes, nigga, I'm out.
You know what's funny? I I haven't like that didn't even like register because I don't even know anybody who still smokes cigarettes. I'm like, you still smoke cigarettes?
I said that on Facebook one time, and all the cigarettes smokers came out, and it was like,
Hey.
but I'm like, it
That's
literally-
weird.
It's so old. It's such
Yeah.
an old concept. It's like, nigga, you
You smoke
still on
cigarettes?
that,
Nigga, you got a
Like,
cell phone.
Smoke weed,
Right.
You got a cell, nigga. Get on your cell phone. You
You
smoking
want
cigarettes?
Especially if I understand if you 40, 50, because you still came up. In
Yeah, it's a different
You're
era.
23. You smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? How did you get here?
Smoke a blunt, man.
How did you get here?
That's kind of funny.
I
Yeah.
actually couldn't do. Well, I still can't do like if they smoke all the time. They smoke weed all the time. Like if a girl, if she's just
I need to be high.
yeah, she needs to be high. Or she like
Yeah.
I gotta smoke every single day. I'm like, man, that's just not.
Yeah, that's not a
It's just-
disqualifier for me.
Because for me, smoking, like you said, going on the masculine thing, to me, smoking is a little bit masculine. Like, it's just, there's no feminine way to smoke a blunt. It's just, like, you smoking it, you like,
Especially the voice after, like,
yeah.
Now, if you got,
You're like,
nah, but if she got one of
yeah.
those, what are those things that they used to smoke cigarettes off
Yeah.
of? If she got one of those, nigga, like old school,
With a blunt?
yeah,
she just starts saying stuff like, dog.
darling,
So, like,
darling.
yeah, I mean, like now it's fine. Like my girl, every once in a while she'll hit a little pen or something like that, or she might smoke here and there. But I can deal with that. But that's not her crutch.
Right.
My thing is, it's like I always feel like if you feel like I need to do something to get through my day or my life, and it's like like something like that, I'm just like what? How are you going to react when you can't have it?
Right.
I'm like that
I feel
too.
like with
I'm like that
all
too.
vices, though, like,
That's-
what
yeah.
everybody.
you know what I mean?
With
Like,
anything.
If you need
Drinking, all that
whatever you need,
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, that's a problem.
I'm pretty petty in those. Like my girl, like does this with her hair
Mhm.
all the time, and that shit bothers the fuck out of me.
Wait.
It's just like any sort of like compulsive, like addictive, habits like that. It just I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way because like my dad's an addict, so like any addictive behavior.
Well, that's why he wasn't there. Backstory.
Oh yeah, my dad's an addict. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my dad was an addict too, and he was there, so I don't know.
So that's
Oh,
fucked
that's-
up. That's you just fucked up my whole perspective. I'm like, yeah, he was an addict. He was addicted. So
Both my parents were addicts, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, both my parents. But my mom, she was addicted to drugs. She didn't get on crack, and then my dad was an alcoholic, a really bad alcoholic.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My mom wasn't on drugs. Maybe that's why they couldn't stay together because she didn't have an addiction.
Right, she probably like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. This is crazy.
My mom was hella square, and everybody it's the most hilarious shit because my mom was super square, Southern from Alabama, and then moved to California when she was 17. She lost her virginity and got pregnant, and had the baby, and then moved to California after finding out like her boyfriend at the time, who was more experienced, was like had another bitch pregnant. But she moved to California, and she was like the square within her group during the middle of like the crack epidemic and shit, and like would not do drugs.
Yeah.
But everything around her was just like chaos and toxic. And then she met my dad, and all the shit. My fucking sister's dad, like everybody was on
Do you
drugs.
think that was a common case of like the good girl wanting the street dude type thing?
Yeah, I think so. Cause motherfuckers always had a smooth tongue.
Yeah.
And she from the country. You
I can see
you could
California boy,
Yeah.
that game on him.
put that game on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially the Bay Area.
hmm
Niggas know how to talk.
Yeah.
I've been I wanted to ask y'all, like, what made y'all? I know why you proposed. I feel like, cause she didn't get on your nerves. Would that sum it up? What made you be like today? Like, okay, I want this woman to be my wife.
I mean, I knew when I decided when we moved, because we had broken up before I moved down here. So she was in New York with her mama and her sister, and I'm living. And then she was like, "I'm gonna come back to California." And I was
Wait. Why was y'all talking?
We still cool.
Oh, y'all still cool?
I mean, no, my nigga. So,
How you feel about her now?
because we didn't talk for like when we initially broke up. We didn't talk at all. But I was just like on some like, nigga, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I'm moving on. Yada yada yada. So then, right before she came back, that's when I was messing with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kyrie was like, "Oh, well, I'm thinking about." We had started talking again. She was like, "I'm thinking about moving back." And I was like, "All right." And she was like, "What do you think about us living together?" And I'm like, "Nigga,
Out
off
the
a
gate?
breakup? That don't sound.
That's wild.
That don't sound like a good idea."
You're like, you could just tell me you miss me.
Yeah,
Like,
We'll come to the table with that right now. We've broken up for a while, but let's just move right in together.
So she
I love it though. That's dope.
She comes back She drove back. She went to Seattle first, where her sister is. I mean, Portland. Drove from Portland. Didn't even stop and like came to my house.
Now I'm thinking like, hold on, did she just need a place to stay?
I got nowhere to go.
under the guise of let's move in together. It's like I really just need a place to stay.
She came back and then she moved to LA actually before me. Was staying with a friend. I moved, was staying with my grandpa, and then she was like, "We should get a place." And I was just like, I remember I talked to my, and I don't really talk to my mom about stuff like that. I talked to my mom like she's trying to move in. Like I don't know, yada yada yada. So then when we got the place in Koreatown, I was like, and this was like after like a year. I was like, I don't think I'm going nowhere. I don't think Then she got pregnant, and then I was like, okay. But we wasn't planning on getting married. We were just going to rock out, you know what I mean? And then what changed was when you start filling out forms, you know, whether it's doctor's appointments, whatever, and you got different last names, that start fucking with your head.
Okay.
So we filling out forms, and she's just looking at it constantly. Baby's name's going to be Polly, mine is not. Baby's name's going to be Polly, mine is not.
So it's the optics.
So she's like, as a woman of color, I ain't trying to be showing up. She went all the way down to when I registered from school. His name's gonna say this, mine's gonna say that. I'm gonna look like this, blah blah blah. So for her, she was like, and I kind of found out. I guess my family was like, is he gonna marry you? Is he gonna marry you? So she was feeling pressure. Blah,
there's
blah,
pressure.
Blah, blah.
Okay.
So finally, she was like, why aren't we getting married? Blah blah. And I was like, okay.
How did she present that? Like,
That's
what was
she
the?
Like, I don't want to have different last names. So I was like, let's go.
But no, was it like? Was y'all eating dinner? Like, what was the setting?
Remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. She was just like,
she sent you a text.
Get it done, and I was like, all right. And then I was really for because Keelan was already born, and then it hit for me the day he was born because the lady was like, "Are you the father?" I was like, "Bitch, yes."
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, "Well, I don't fucking know. Like, y'all got different last names because I didn't have that with Kendrick. With Kendrick, Polly, this your baby.
Yeah.
But with him, I was like, yes, and I was so offended. I was like, let's go get this paperwork signed because I'm not dealing with this shit either. So yeah, it was the optics for both of us, and just get that done. But
so did you like propose?
No.
So you didn't like get on a knee and all that?
Like I called her mama, and I was like, yo, you want to do this? She was like, oh, I would love that. Like I would love, because she ain't, I can't call her daddy. So I pretty much said I asked her mama. You know what I mean?
What did she be like? Call her daddy. She's like, I can't call her. Find her father.
So,
damn. Hold on, her father's living, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
no, who knows? Yeah. Same
no,
boat.
He is.
Same boat.
But yeah, so I called her mom. She was like, "Oh, I would absolutely love that." And then so we did that. And
nice.
That was that. We still don't wear rings. We still don't.
Nice.
We just made it.
So you never bought a ring at all? Oh shit. Okay. No, damn. So it was all about the last name.
We made it legal and made us one family, and that's all we cared about.
Yeah.
We didn't do. Like,
so no ceremony.
Nope. My mom and her husband came, and the pastor.
Your stepdad.
No. I'm too grown to have a stepfather.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm with Keanu. My dad is.
Because people do that. They be like stepmom, like nigga, when you're 28.
Yeah. My stepdaddy.
You're my mom's husband.
My dad had a wife.
No, my mother's husband.
Yeah.
Like,
shit.
My
mom's
I feel
spouse.
Like when it comes to steps, if they didn't help raise you,
yeah.
And a lot of times they don't care. They're not tripping. They're just like, you understand?
That nigga got three. He got 3 kids of his own.
He's like, I ain't here for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm for your mother.
So what about you, Keenan? What was it that tipped the scale for you?
Tipped the scale? Well, I kind of felt like I could marry her when we first started kind of talking. I was just like, she was the first person that was just like, I felt like I had an instant connection with. And then I was just like, yeah, it's kind of like what Keon said. She didn't get on my nerves. Like she had more of a peaceful soul, And it took a second because, like I said, I used to live with Keon and his family, and I was, she was like, let's
During the darker days, right? Of your
well,
that Keon was very apathetic to. He's like, nigga, I got kids. Don't give a fuck about what you going through.
She actually was going through some stuff herself. So I remember, I think I said it before. I was like, ask Keon, could I, because she stayed a few days. Keon was like, cool. And Keon never like tripped. Keon always looked out for me. And then we're together for a little bit. She was like, you know what? Let's move in together. And in my head, I was just like, no.
Damn.
Like, you want me to double my rent? Why would I? What? It's stupid.
Wait, why would you be doubling your rent?
Because when I was paying at Keon's house, Keon was looking out for me. And I was.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
he pretty much gave me a hell of a discount.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't give me the discount, I would have been homeless.
Well, yeah.
So.
Was it a discount though?
I mean,
he just made it up.
I mean, for me, he just pretty much was like, yo, what can you pay?
I
was
was just like, what can you pay without it being stressful? Without
Yeah.
it being like, I don't care if it's the water bill. Like,
Right.
Because ain't no grown nigga gonna live with me for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm just like, I don't care if it, I don't just.
Yeah.
So yeah, you move to an apartment. That's a full ass.
Right. It's full
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you could have answered it like, I'm only paying what I'm paying here. So I live with you, but I'm paying what I'm paying
I
here.
said that for like a few months. I was just like, you understand, like, cause I was like, what it is like you're paying this much, and I'm paying like half of what you're paying. I was like, why would I want to? And she just like, she kind of felt a little bit away a little bit. But then once we moved in together, I say the tipping point was the pandemic. Like, we were living together already, and then the pandemic hit, and then we both were like, all right, we both said it like, once they said we were pretty much being locked down for months, we were like, this is going to test us. If we can make it through this, then we'll see. And we easily made it through the pandemic. We actually got closer during the pandemic. It was very
Bro,
rarely.
when people were saying like the pandemic's gonna make or break, I had so much fun during that damn shutdown.
It was challenging.
Yeah,
for me.
it was challenging.
For my partner. Yeah.
I'll say that we really didn't have a real challenge at all. We rarely argued. We laughed a lot. We caught up on TV shows like Breaking Bad and shit like that. And I was just like, yo, if we're stuck in this close quarters for this long a time, and I literally can't leave the house like that, I was like, there's no closer bonding than this right here, in a sense, besides having a child, of course.
Yeah.
There's no closer bonding than this in the sense of living together. Like, there's never going to be another time where we're going to be probably locked down again. Hopefully not, anyways. So I was like, yo, you the homie. Like, I like you. Let's do this. And so I didn't propose then, but at that point, we already started talking marriage. And it was just like, I already had in my head I was going to marry her. It was more along the lines that she had to get some things in order, because she said some wild shit to me. Like, she said
like
something.
what? What'd she say?
She had said, I guess she was kind of taught like, you don't, as a woman, you don't act like a wife to a man until he marries you. You don't give him wife, like, pretty much wife energy in the sense of like doing things for him.
You don't be a wife
You don't
until
be
you're a wife.
Until you're a wife.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
the concept.
I said that's the dumbest mess in the world. I said
It's dumb as fuck.
Because I said for me, you want me to be a husband now, so you can see if you even married a husband.
Exactly.
Make me your husband. And so at first, for some reason, she didn't grasp it. And then I started to break it down like, okay, you know what? I'm going to stop paying for this. I'm going to stop doing this. And she was just like, I said, do you understand the concept now? And she was just like, oh, I was like, it's not about you giving me every single thing, but it's like, I need to see you being a wife for me to wife you.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you?
This is all a simulation before we enter into the real thing.
Right.
I want to see what I'm getting.
Yes.
I don't want you to become a thing. I want you to be the thing.
And can you become a thing?
And then I
you
know.
Just turn a switch on? I don't believe
Yeah.
No. Nobody.
Well, okay, go ahead. Continue.
So
That's another thing, though.
Yeah. So at that point, then I saw her make a drastic change. She saw it that way, and once I see somebody can, like, you know, it's not about altering yourself for me, but it's just like, yo, for the greater good of the relationship. If you want the relationship to really work, you have to alter some things. That goes for me also. And she did that, and I was like, okay, we can do this now. And I proposed to her in Hawaii, and
Nice.
And like I said, I may or may not have had drawers on. I forgot I even was in my. I think it was in my boxers. I think.
That's dope.
I think what you said too is like a big thing because we just talked about that, like how.
Your man's.
What time is it?
It's 12.
Oh yeah. All right, well, guys, we'll jump into that next week because old boy done came at 12.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah, the lawnmower guy, man.
So where you at this weekend?
This weekend, I have light work. Nothing this weekend for me. This local show, maybe.
You know, I ain't about shit. Actually, when is this airing?
Saturday.
Now I'm gonna do something this on Friday, the day before.
Oh, I got you. All right, well then.
You're in what's the name, right?
What about your merch and stuff though? Y'all don't have any?
Merch. So there's by the time this comes out, the shirts will be sent off. But like, yeah, there was a delay in my women's shirts for some reason because I ordered them and they were not coming in. So I had to order them and it just came in and now they're getting printed. So the Ambe shirts, I still got those. I got the I Love Ambe shirts for, you know, the fellas or the women too. And, you know, I got the, the KB hat right here, man. You can DM me for these. Everything else you can go to the website. These right here are still low key right now. So if you want there's still early access to me in the DMs for those.
All right, just KeonPoli.com on everything, guys. It's a one-stop shop for merch, shows, all that. Just go to my website. Everything you need is on there. Patreon links, all that on my website. And then, we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. It's growing every week. Y'all telling people, you're spreading the word. You're leaving comments.
Tell people.
Check, you know, you're leaving comments that helps the algorithm and all that. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we will see
I
y'all next week.
can't personally promote this because I got people close to me who would be very judgmental on my take on things and my language on shit. So y'all promote it. I can't go on my personal page and be like, yo, y'all need to watch Brutally Honest because then my mama gonna call me, my mentor's gonna call me. I think it's gonna be a problem.
All right. Bro, kicking us out.
Yeah, this is crazy. He just